Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, KJFM WBBA Sports brings you the best of area sports on air at 102.1 and 97.5. Online at kjfmwbba.com and on the app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM and WBBA.
And good afternoon and welcome to the Clopton Tournament here on KJFM WBBA Sports. Mark Froelich, April Froelich, just like the morning show, back together again here in the afternoon for high school basketball and the start of tournament season, really.
Yes.
With the Clopton Tournament beginning today, a long day of basketball should be fun. All the girls opening round over the next, say, 3 hours, and then we'll take a short break and
about a half hour,
and then have the boys opening round, and then back to a normal tournament schedule from this point forward. And we'll look at that bracket for both sides as we go along here in the pregame show. But we're getting ready for the first game here from the middle school gym, which looks great. They redid the floor. It's a lot brighter in here.
It is.
Need to repaint the ceiling, as Brittany Kochdow found out with her first shot before the girls came on the floor. A lot of paint chips came down. She had to have someone come out and sweep. So that could be a factor as the game goes on.
That's true. It actually could.
It could. We're about 12 and a half minutes away from game time. It's Elsberry, the 2 seed, taking on the 7 seed Wright City. We'll talk about that when we start the pregame show for you next here on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by J. Roberts Jewelry, Pike County Title Company, and Gambino's Eatery.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
CMC Distributing in Louisiana is the place to turn for steel, culverts, industrial supplies, and central welding supplies. In addition, CMC Distributing offers trailer parts, truck accessories, truck beds, and trailer repairs. At CMC Distributing, they always go the extra mile while working hard to make sure you're satisfied. They do it that way for a simple reason. They appreciate your business. CMC Distributing, Highway 54, west of Louisiana.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
And it is the 2024 Clopton Invitational here on KJFM WBBA Sports. Mark Froelich back here in the middle school gym. First of 4 games from this gym tonight. The afternoon session is the ladies opening round, and then the evening session, if you will, is the boys opening round. Let's look at this Clopton tournament bracket first for the girls, since that's where we're starting. Over in the Dale Miller Gymnasium, they're getting ready for Clopton and Mark Twain, the 1-8 matchup, and then Winfield Silex, the 4-5 matchup. And then the evenings are over here, Wright City and Elsberry getting ready to do battle, as you see them warming up in front of us. And then Monroe City, Louisiana is the late game here in the middle school gym. Boys bracket looks like this. The first games are at 4 o'clock here in the middle school gym, it'll be Monroe City and Silex, the 2-7 matchup, while in the Dale Miller Gymnasium, the early game is Clopton against Mark Twain, the 1-8. And then the evening, the late games, if you will, 5:30 starts. Winfield and Elsberry here in the middle school gym, that's the 3-6. And then the 4-5 is in the Dale Miller Gymnasium between Louisiana and Wright City. So that's what's coming up here in both of these gyms. We're getting ready for Elsberry and Wright City, our 2-7 matchup, even though they come in with similar records. In fact, this is just about exactly where Elsberry was, just listening to Carrie Cookdale and Brittany Cookdale talking as they came in the gym. A game off of their record from this point last year. This about the midpoint of the season. Brittany just said they've got a lot beefier schedule from this point forward, so it's going to remain to be seen if they can have that second half success Elsberry did like they did a year ago. Wright City a little bit better off than they've been the last several seasons. I haven't seen too much of them, but they come in with a 500 record at 4-4, so we'll see what they can do behind the play of their starters like Shariah McRoberts and Danica Graham. Take one more break. We'll come back with keys to the game for you from the Clopton Tournament here on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Bill Allen Auction Services, and Knight Equipment Company.
Since 1939, Meyer Implement Company has been serving the local agricultural and business communities with quality sales and service. Meyer Implement has also taken great pride in supporting those communities and would like to wish the area sports teams the best of luck throughout their seasons. Be sure to stop by and visit the people who truly appreciate your business. Meyer Implement Company in Bowling Green.
Think about all that's important to you, your family, your possessions, and your future. Pick up the phone and call Rick Rodhouse from Country Financial. He, along with his staff, will assist you with insurance coverage to protect what matters most, in addition to preparing you for the future. Best of all, Rick will take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford, contact Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency in Pleasant Hill to chat about your insurance needs today.
Get the best deals of the year during New Holland's Value Bonanza, going on now at Bowling Green Tractor. Put 0% financing for 72 months in your pocket, or choose a freeloader on Workmaster subcompact and compact tractors and Boomer compact tractors. Reliable, powerful, and easy to run. They help you tackle chores without breaking the bank. Work smarter with year-end Value Bonanza savings at Bowling Green Tractor. Stop in today. Offers end December 31st. For commercial use only. Customer participation subject to credit qualifications and CNH Industrial Capital America LLC approval. Standard terms, conditions, and other restrictions apply. Down payment may be required.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
The Eagle 102 Keys to the Game.
And our keys to the game for this matchup between Elsberry and Wright City. Elsberry just needs to do what they do, and that's slow down a team like Wright City that they've got some athletes, and they're probably going to want to run the ball. So if Elsberry can dictate the pace of this one and kind of move that yo-yo a little bit, speed them up, slow them down, keep them off their off balance and on their tiptoes a little bit, I think they can win this game going away. So that's my big key for Elsberry. For Wright City, they're going to have to play probably their best game of the season if they want to compete with the Lady Indians, who have been a good team now for a number of years. Still looking to get into that great team category, especially in the postseason. So Elsberry not going to want to mess around too much with a Wright City team here in the opening round of this Clopton Invitational. Those are our keys to the game, and we'll check your starting lineups after this on the KJFM WBBA pregame show.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green and Vandalia, McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, and Pepsi.
Lynn's Heritage House isn't your average senior living facility. At Lynn's, residents have an abundance of social and recreational activities, including trips to the Twin Pike Family YMCA, numerous craft projects, and even the occasional day trip around Pike County. As a resident, you can enjoy the same independent lifestyle you've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing that help is available when needed. For more information, visit Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana, or online at lynsheritage.com.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Raffle tickets are on sale now. This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Our Home Care and Hospice Foundation is selling raffle tickets. Enter for your chance to win $1,200 in local restaurant gift cards, a Smith & Wesson 9mm, a beautiful patio set, or a Henry 22 pump action. $5 for one ticket or $20 for 5 tickets. Get yours online at PikeCountyHospice.com or by stopping in at our office at One Healthcare Place in Bowling Green behind Walmart. Winner will be drawn at our annual Valentine Gala fundraiser in February and does not need to be present to win.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy.
And your starting lineups for this opening round matchup. Our first game of the Clopton Invitational in 2024. First for the 7-seed Wright City Lady Wildcats. They're coached by Doug Smith. They'll start senior forward number 2, Caden Johnson. Junior guard number 4, Paige Reese gets the start. Sophomore guard number 5, Shreya McRoberts. Junior guard number 10, Danica Graham. And a junior center number 25, Zoe Mitchell, rounds out the starting 5. For Elsberry, the Lady Indians, coached by Carrie Koch-Dow, they'll start a sophomore number 3, Grace White. Junior number 12, Katie Talbot gets a start. Junior number 25, Maya Plaster. Junior number 32, Kelsey Chigola. And number 44, a junior, Ella Barber. Those are your starting lineups. We'll have the opening tip in just minutes from the 2024 Clopton Invitational on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Ackles Farm Market, Lacrosse Lumber, and Meyer Implement Company.
Hey Bowling Green Bobcats, support your local school with the People's Bank & Trust Bobcat debit card. For every purchase you make using the card, People's Bank will make a donation to the Bowling Green School District. Stop by any People's Bank & Trust location to get your Bobcat debit card and start supporting your school while you shop. People's Bank & Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
With 14 stores across Missouri and Illinois, LaCrosse Lumber Company provides lumber, quality products, and service to homeowners, builders, DIYers, and more. With some of the top brand names in the business available, LaCrosse Lumber has what you need for your next project. Stop into any location for a free estimate before you start your next build. LaCrosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a Taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A Taste of Philly, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, Perkins Electrical Services, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Starters are on the floor. 8 minutes are on the clock. We're ready to tip off this 2024 Clopton Invitational on KJFM WBBA Sports. It'll be Ella Barber jumping center against Zoe Mitchell. Elsberry, the home team, in their white uniforms trimmed in red and black. Wright City in their road blues trimmed in yellow. With a little bit of white in there as well. Ball is up, and it's won by Wright City. And Shreya McRoberts will set the offense for the Wildcats. To Mitchell on the baseline. Down to guard against her is Barber. They go back out top for Paige Reese. Out of the far side for McRoberts. Ball goes to the floor. It's almost tied up. They get it back. And up top now for Paige Reese. Reese going to drive. Floats one through the lane. Rims out. No good. Stripped from behind. And finally picked up by Elsberry. They're on the run with Kelsey Chigola. Excuse me. Katie Talbot had it. Now back up top. Talbot with it again. Almost lost that pass to Chigola in the corner. Chigola works it down. Low blocks. Talbot off the glass is good. Katie Talbot gets things underway for Elsberry. Trouble for Paige Reese. Now the ball stripped, picked back up, lost again, and finally Katie Talbot picks it up. She's grabbed by the ankle, and we're going to have a tie-up, and it'll be Elsberry ball on the alternating arrow. Things getting a little messy there as Zoe Mitchell had the ball knocked away from her. Up the floor with it is Grace White. Over to Talbot on the far side. Talbot trying to work it inside, and Mitchell takes it away. Gets it up to McRoberts. Shreya McRoberts slows things up, waits for her teammates, and gets it off to Paige Reese. Now Reese has it go through the hands of Mitchell, out of bounds. Turnover gives it back to Elsberry with 6:31 to go in the opening quarter and a 2-0 Elsberry lead. White will bring it up slowly for the Lady Indians. Looks over to Coach Carrie Kochdow to see the play. Now comes the near side with it. Chigola gets it back to Plaster, and she's fouled on the floor. First foul for either side. And it's going to go against Caden Johnson. With 6:19 on the clock. First quarter here from the Clopton tournament. Elsberry having that 2-0 lead. They go far side with it. Here's a three. That one sinks through. Grace White with the tray. Makes it 5-0. McRoberts to Mitchell. Mitchell goes baseline. Good defense from the Elsberry Indians. Forced a bad shot, and it's picked up on the near side. In transition, here's White off the glass too hard. Probably got away with a bit of a travel there. Little extended Euro step. And here comes McRoberts with speed the other way. Into a double team, and it's taken away by White. Then knocked back to the floor, picked back up, and a travel called against Grace White. She tried to keep her dribble, but had to take that extra step to find her balance. And first substitution of the night, Kenzie Koch going to come in for Ella Barber. Caden Johnson to inbound on the far side, gets it to McRoberts, now near side for Reese. Reese gets it back to Johnson, worked it to Mitchell, down low, pass was rejected and picked up by Elsberry. Here's Chigola with it, on the move. Kelsey Chigola kicks it back, Katie Talbot working it around to White on the far side. Down to the wing, she'll dribble out. Now to Plaster, to Talbot. Oh, good pass inside White. Kick out. Chigola for three. That one's off the side of the backboard, and on the rebound, we're going to have a foul. Actually, I think it's going to be on the shot. No shot. But it was in the corner on number 10, Danica Graham. Here's Talbot off the inbound for three. That one almost got the shooter's roll. Tip up rebound. Kick back. Here's Talbot again. Katie Talbot. All over her as McRoberts goes to the far side for White. Grace starts her dribble. Cut off by Mitchell. Now gets it to Talbot. It's a good pick and then is blocked. Will head to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Katie Talbot. I believe the foul was on Zoe Mitchell, her first. And Talbot's first shot is good. Second shot for Katie is short, and the rebound picked up by Zoe Mitchell. Ahead to McRoberts. Plays catch with Reese over to the far side. Pass was behind Mitchell, goes to the floor, rolls out of bounds, back to Elsberry. Leading 6-0 with 4:34 to go in the first quarter. White. Elsberry wants to pile on here in the first half. You never know what you're going to get shooting in the second half in an old gym like this. Here's Chigola back to Talbot. Far side now for Plaster. Out of Koch. Back to Chigola. That shot is just off the mark. Rebound tipped up. Chigola got the rebound and is blocked and fouled. That's going to be on Mitchell. 4:07 to go. So Kelsey Chigola to the line. And Jillian Reller going to check in after the first shot. And that shot is no good. Two substitutions for Wright City as well, as Ada Farrell comes in and Olivia Wilson. So a pair of freshmen into the ball game for Wright City, and the second shot drops through. So Elsberry 50% from the line. McRoberts across the stripe with it to Farrell. Farrell back to McRoberts. Schreier out to the free throw line. Shot was blocked as Kenzie Koch got tall. Work it down, turnaround shot, and that's good. Koch on the finish as well. And it's 9-0 Elsberry here in the opening quarter. 3:32 to go. Here's Wilson to McRoberts for three, no good. Rebound picked up by Koch. Across the line. Here's Chigola. To Talbot. Works to the corner. Chigola has trouble with it. Picks it back up. All over her is Danica Graham. Got around. Koch over to the far side. Here's a three from the corner, and that one's long. And an offensive rebound for Jillian Reller, but taken away. Here's Graham ahead of the pack. And she's fouled from behind. Good foul to preserve the shutout here in the opening quarter. Graham heading to the line to shoot a pair. First foul against the Lady Indians. And the first shot is good. So that breaks the goose egg. Make it 9-1. Talbot checks out as well as Chigola. And the second for Graham. I like those purple and green shoes, and she sinks them both. Pure shooter. Makes it 9-2. In the backcourt with it is Grace White. White slows down as she crosses the line against Ada Farrell. Gives up her dribble, now gives the ball to the far side for Jillian Reller. Reller to the basket, and she's lost it out of bounds. And a timeout taken by Wright City with 2:33 to go in the opening quarter. 9-2, Elsberry leads by 7 in the Clopton Tournament on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by All Parts, Eagles Nest Inn, Bed and Breakfast, and Sun Window Company.
It's time to visit Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort. Time to ride with Honda and Polaris ATVs, side-by-sides, and motorcycles. Time to work with Steel and Husqvarna chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, and more. Hayden's Motorsports Center, just off Highway 61 North in Frankfort.
Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic knows that getting the best care for your pet is a top priority. They strive to provide the greatest quality medical and surgical care for our furry companions. Their newly expanded and remodeled facility, with accommodations for comprehensive inpatient hospital care and complete outpatient care, allows the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic to keep your pet healthy and safe so the whole family can cheer on our area teams. Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, State Farm Agents, Pepsi, and Ackles Farm Market.
2:33 to go here in the opening quarter. 9-2, Elsberry leading Wright City. Over in the Dale Miller Gymnasium, Clopton with about 4.5 to go in the first leads Mark Twain 18-3. So a little bit bigger spread in that 1-8 than in this 2-7 game so far. Farrell after the timeout with the ball out high. She stripped it by White. Grace takes it coast to coast and scores. Grace White has 5 points. And it's 11-2 in favor of Elsberry with 2:07 to go here in the opening quarter. Graham will take the three over everything, and it is out of bounds. Back to Elsberry with an even 2 minutes on the clock, and back in is Katie Talbot. Talbot replaces Maya Plasterer. Now up to a 20-point lead in the other gym, 23-3, Clopton leading Mark Twain. Work it down, oh, what a beautiful pass inside. Kenzie Koch, no mistake on the finish, and it's 13-2. Minute 45 to go in the quarter. Paige Reese, back to McRoberts, tries to float one in the middle, gets it to Olivia Mikas, and it's taken away by Elsberry. Here's Talbot, spins as she goes up and puts it in. Great adjustment, good finish. And it's 15-2. Far corner for Wright City, back up top for Farrell. Farrell drifts to her left, almost had it taken away by a streaking Reller. To the corner for three, that one rims out, and the rebound pulled down by Ella Barber for Elsberry. To Grace White, ahead. Oh, again, nothing that Wright City can do right now. Another timeout taken, 17-2. Elsberry leads, 1 minute to go in the first. This is the Clopton Tournament on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by All Parts, Eagles Nest Inn, Bed and Breakfast, and Sun Window Company.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM, brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Minute left after the timeout here in the first quarter. Opening game of the Clopton Invitational. Elsberry leading Wright City by 15. Kick out to the near side for Farrell. To Graham, and it's taken away again. Pass ahead, here's White. Trying to go end to end, and she's fouled by Graham. That's going to be Danica's second. To the line. White with 5 points. Chance to make it 7 now. First shot, no good. Talbot missed the first of two. Chigola missed the first of two. And she misses them both. But an offensive rebound, kick out. Chigola to Talbot. Down to 30 seconds to go in the opening quarter. 17-2, they work it down to Barber. Barber can't find that one away home. They get it ahead. Graham. That shot was rushed. Put back, no good. Down to 14 seconds, another offensive rebound. And they'll reset the offense. Here's Graham. Down to 7 seconds. Kick out, baseline. That shot from behind the basket's no good, but heading to the line will be Bailey Love. And the foul is on Barber, her first team second. And to the line, Bailey Love. 3.6 seconds to go, and she missed the first. Clopton now up 25-3. Over Mark Twain, that's in the first as well. She hits the second. Have to reset the clock to 3.6 seconds. There it is. Now we'll get Chigola on the inbound. Ahead to Talbot. There's the touch, and she can't get the finish. That'll do it for one quarter here in the opening round of the Clopton Invitational. It's the Elsberry Indians leading the Wright City Wildcats 17-3. Back with the second after this from KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by All Parts, Eagles Nest Inn, Bed and Breakfast, and Sun Window Company. Noah Builders in Silex, a proud supporter of all area athletes, is a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit noahbuilders.com.
Wrap up your holiday hustle and bustle at Gambino's in Louisiana. Dine in and have your gift wrapping taken care of while enjoying a mouth-watering dinner. Or reserve an exclusive s'mores station. Limited spots available, so call now to reserve a cozy Christmas-themed s'mores station where you can gather round, roast marshmallows indoors, and create gooey, delicious s'mores. Check out Gambino's Eatery Facebook page for specials and events. Call Gambino's today and make this holiday season extra sweet.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Start of the second quarter. Grace White, Katie Talbot with 5 points each. Kenshi Koch with 6. The other goes to Kelsey Chigola. Wright City held off the scoreboard from the field in the first quarter. Danica Graham with a couple of free throws. The other one from Bailey Love to make it 17-3. 14-point advantage here at the start of the second quarter. Wright City ball. They're having trouble with it. That's a walk. They get it to Mitchell. Mitchell has trouble. Gets it back to Graham. Graham goes to the corner, turns around, shoots a long two, and Chigola is muscled out of bounds. What are we going to have? Oh, we're going to have a foul on Bailey Love to start the second quarter. And that is the first foul for either side here in the second quarter. Here's Talbot. Hasn't started her dribble yet. Now she does. Kicks it near side for White. White hasn't started her dribble, now does. To Chigola. Kelsey gets it back to Grace White. White guarded closely. So they started the count on her. Now gives up the ball to the near side for Barber. Hands off for White. White to Talbot. Talbot to the far side for Chigola. And she's fouled by Bailey Love. So Love fouls Chigola on both ends of the floor. Picks up two quick ones. Here's Talbot. Off the inbound. Guarded closely by Charlie Farrell. And the ball stolen away by Mitchell. Tried to force a pass to Barber. Here comes Love. Love, high off the glass, no good. Tip out rebound. Chigola gets it ahead for Talbot. Talbot all alone to the hoop and in. First points of the second quarter. She's got 7 and is the game's top scorer right now. Graham across the line. Where's number 10? To Johnson. Down to Mitchell, and she's tied up. Going to be Elsberry ball. A couple of 25s to got together. Mitchell was tied up by Plaster, and Elsberry takes the ball away. 6:12 to go in the first, and a wholesale change. 5 fresh for Wright City. As coach Doug Smith did not like what he saw. Barber comes out. I believe it was Kenzie Koch coming back in. And White across the line to Chigola at the top of the key. Hasn't started her dribble, gives it back to Grace White. White to the corner, Talbot for 3. That one drops through. There's a tray for Talbot. And makes it 22-3. Still a lot of time left in the first half. 5:42 to go. Near side, Ada Farrell to the free throw line for Wilson. Now kicking out to McRoberts. Shariah McRoberts has to drop it off for Paige Reese to the near side now for Ada Farrell. She's in trouble. She's one of the shortest players on the floor, if not the shortest, and it's taken away. Get it up, White off the glass, and more points in transition for Elsberry as Grace White has 7. 24-3. 5:05 to play here in the first half. More trouble as Micus gets it over to McRoberts. Shot from beyond 3, but behind the basket in the corner, and it was nowhere close. Tracked down by Chigola, now to White. Long pass ahead to Koch. Kicks it down low. Shot was on the wrong side. Picked back up by Elsberry. Now to Chigola, off the glass and in. Didn't look great, but it produced 2 more points, and we're down to 4.5 to play, 26-3. Elsberry leads. Over in the other gym, it's 27-7. So this game is now a bigger spread than that 1-8 matchup. White stripped it away and will slow things up. Set the offense for the Lady Indians. 4:10 to go. White, and we're going to have a moving screen there. Going to go against Kenzie Coker, second. And quickly off the bench is Kirsten Hunter. Chigola also checked out. And we're down to 4:05. Near side, Love. And through the hands of Danica Graham, out of bounds, back to Elsberry with 3:54 to play here in the first half. First of 4 games here from the middle school gym. 8 games total being played today, the day after New Year. Opening round of the Clopton Invitational. The entire opening round is happening today. Oh, great pass, shot off the glass and good. Blaster's first points of the night, and it's 28-3. Here comes McRoberts. To the near side for Reese, Paige Reese. To Danica Graham, turnaround shot off the back iron and out. Tip to the near side, picked up by Elsberry again, and we're gonna have a foul. No, a travel. So Wright City keeps possession. And they'll inbound right below us. Up on the stage here at Clopton in the middle school gym. Ooh, McRoberts for 3, that's long. Rebound picked up by Plaster. Ahead to White. White will put on the brakes. There's been a lot of pressure on the guards here. from Wright City, and a travel called on Kirsten Hunter. And I'll give it back to Wright City, back-to-back turnovers. 5 minutes gone here in the second quarter. And Wright City is yet to score in this quarter. They have yet to score from the field in this ball game. Ball goes to the floor. Picked up, goes to the floor again, and we're going to have a tie-up before things got out of hand. This time it's going to be Wright City ball as Wilson had trouble, played tough on the floor. Keeps possession for the Wildcats. Graham to inbound. Kicks it far side. Now to McRoberts, back to Graham. Graham, floater through the lane. No, but a foul, and she'll head back to the line where she has 2 points tonight. Today, yeah, it's only 1:25 in the afternoon. Coming up next here in the middle school gym, we've got Monroe City, Louisiana. That's 3-6 matchup. Then we'll switch to the boys as Graham is 3 for 3 from the line. And it's 28-4. Over in the Dale Miller Gymnasium, 31-10. Clopton leading by 21 over Mark Twain. And she hit them both. Stays perfect. 28-5. Chigola back in. Plaster takes a seat. And Chigola across the line. Spins, almost lost the handle, gives it to Talbot. Katie gonna drive all the way, kick it out to the corner. Now back for White for 3, that's off the mark. And the rebound picked up by Wilson, the freshman for Wright City. Ball lost. Graham got going a little too fast. White picks up the loose ball. Here's Grace. Up by 23. To the near side for Reller. Drops it down. Talbot too hard off the glass, but an offensive rebound for White, and she'll dribble out. Minute 55 to go. To the near side for Hunter. Hunter to Talbot, edge of the free throw line, and 3 seconds in the lane called against Elsberry. That gives it back to Wright City with a minute 47 to go. And Shariah McRoberts across the line for Paige Reese. Now for Caden Johnson. Johnson to the near side. McRoberts for 3. That's off the rim, up over the backboard, and out of bounds. As Talbot checks out. Plaster back in. Minute 30. With it is Hunter. She'll take it across the line. Kirsten bounces off her defender, gives it back to Maya Plaster. Almost a double dribble, gives it off to Grace White. Over to the far side now for Jillian Reller. Reller, couple of ball fakes, gets it back up top for Hunter. Hunter now for White. Minute 7 to go. She goes to her dribble, kicks it down. Chigola off the glass and finds its way home. Kelsey Chigola has 5 points. Down to 55 seconds to go in the first half. KJFM WBBA halftime report coming up. After the horn to the near side for McRoberts, down to 44 seconds. Pulls back, that shot a little long, and the rebound pulled down. Good positioning by Plaster. Nice job boxing out. And hands it off for White. Across the line, down to 30 seconds to go. Over the far side for Hunter. Kirsten drops it off for Kelsey Chigola. Chigola to the near side for Grace White. White down low, shot off the glass too hard. Offensive rebound, that one finds its way through. Chigola with 6 in the quarter, 7 in the game, down to 10 seconds to go. Here's McRoberts. Thought about the 3, kicks it down to the baseline and out of bounds. Back to Elsberry with 3 seconds even to play. Back into the ball game comes Zoe Mitchell with 2 fouls to defend this final play of the half, and they're just going to dribble out. 32-5, our score after 2 quarters. Elsberry all over Wright City in the first half of this ball game. We'll be back with the halftime report for you after this on KJFM WBBA Sports.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Castile's Color Wheel, Pike Lincoln Technical Center, and Kearns Construction.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast, downtown Louisiana, is under new ownership. It's been updated and offers its own unique charm. It's the perfect place to stay while visiting the area during festivals, homecoming, and holidays. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Welcome to Vast National Bank. How can I help you?
Hey, I'm here to talk to someone about a loan.
Oh, I'll grab you the L97B. We call it the Just Talking form.
What about actually applying for a loan?
Oh my, let me pop in the toner cartridge. Hey Bill, you want to pass me the big stapler?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to People's Savings Bank.
Skip the mega banks. When you need a loan, visit People's Savings Bank. The people you know and trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You simply can't buy a better replacement window than one from Sun Window Company. Energy-efficient windows and doors with a lifetime warranty on both the window and installation. Sun Window Company, family-owned and operated since 1989, offers low factory direct prices on high-quality vinyl windows, custom designed to fit perfectly and built to last. See how much you can save. Call Sun Windows, 573-549-2080 for details and a free estimate. Sun Window Company, Highway 161 in Middletown.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
2 quarters in the books here at the Clopton Tournament opening round. First game here from the middle school gymnasium, and Elsberry leading Wright City 32-5. And Wright City held without a basket from the field over the first 2 quarters of this ball game. All 5 points scored from the free throw line. And I don't want to spoil the scoring report, but 4 of the 5 points from Danica Graham. She's 4 for 4 from the line. So not bad for her from the line, but that's all they got was free throws, and they were 5 of 6 shooting those in the first half. Over in the Dale Miller Gymnasium, it's the number 1 seed Clopton Hawks leading Mark Twain late in the first half, 46-15, as that second quarter is winding down. So Clopton well in control of Mark Twain, up by 31. Here it's 32-5 as we get ready to start play in the second half of this ball game. But Elsberry did exactly what they needed to. They collapsed down. They knew, especially shooting the direction that Wright City was in the first half, that they could give them the outside and just pack it in. Really put some pressure on the young Wright City team. They had it at one time. Both of their freshmen in and a sophomore, I believe, at the same time. So they're a young team. They don't have a lot of experience at the varsity level. And Elsberry, they really kind of put the pressure on, especially when they got into the key here in the middle school gym. And this thing, you feel enough pressure with the walls right on top of the court like they are, and when you can drop down and just suffocate defensively as well, that makes it pretty rough on a team, a young team especially, which Wright City is here in this 2024 tournament. Elsberry, they had a lot of pressure on their guards from the Wright City team, and did a pretty good job with it. a lot of ball fake, a lot of passes around the perimeter. And once they were able to find that seam pass, it produced a lot of points, especially in transition. It just seemed like they always had somebody wandering around behind the Wright City defense. And I think you're going to get that when they do try and double out high and put pressure on the guard. So Elsberry did a good job with that. 32-5 is the lead. Didn't shoot a free throw in the second quarter, but they were below 50% in the first quarter, Elsberry was. So there's something you can, if you want to nitpick the first half in a game where you lead by 27, that would be where you'd nitpick the first two quarters of this ball game. 32-5, Elsberry leads after two quarters. We'll be back with first half scoring as we continue the halftime report here from the Clopton Tournament on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by West End Cabins and Storage, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Geared Up, just off the square in Pittsfield, is your first stop for screen printing and embroidery. The folks at Geared Up take pride in making their communities and schools look great while offering the best prices around. If you're looking to expand your wardrobe, or maybe a gift is on the list, stop by their store and check out numerous items in stock. When you're looking for custom apparel and awards for your business, organization, or team, stop by Geared Up, 211 South Madison in Pittsfield.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Halftime Report, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Well, Maya Plaster came out, and now the rest of the Elsberry Lady Indians emerged from the locker room. Wright City still in the locker here at half, talking about how to do something offensively in this ball game. They trail Elsberry 32-5 over in the other gym. Clopton had a chance to make it 50 points in the first half, turned the ball over in the final minute, and then Mark Twain got a buzzer beater three, so it's 49-22 after two quarters over in the Dale Miller Gymnasium in that 1-8 matchup. Elsberry back on the floor. Let's take a look at our first half scoring. For Wright City, a point for Bailey Love, one of two shooting free throws. That was in the first quarter. Danica Graham with two free throws in each quarter. She's 4 for 4 and has 4 points, and that is all the scoring for Wright City in this ball game, as they were held without a field goal in the first half of this ball game. For Elsberry, spread it out. Maya Plaster with 2 points, 6 points for Kenzie Koch, 7 points for Kelsey Chigola, 7 points for Grace White, and 10 for Katie Talbot, as she leads all scorers. As Elsberry scored 17 in the first quarter, 15 in the second quarter, and they are 2 of 6 from the free throw line, so shooting under 50% from the charity stripe going into the half, where it is a little harder to get a friendly bounce off the rim. About a minute and a half to go before we start the second half. Wright City still has not emerged from the locker room. Now they're coming out back onto the floor. We'll have the second half for you after this from the Clopton Tournament on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bibb Veach and Collier Funeral Homes, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Kayla Caldwell, and Silex Banking Company.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Rick Rodhouse, Country Financial Agent, Noah Builders, and Central State Bank of Illinois.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Start of the second half here from the middle school gym, opening round of the 2024 Clopton Invitational here on KJFM WBBA Sports. And lost out of bounds. It's going to stay with Wright City. 11 seconds into this third quarter as they have the ball to start quarter number 3. And Danica Graham with 2 fouls starting the second half. Set to inbound for the Wildcats. She comes out high. Here's a 3. That one's short and goes out of bounds. Off the wall. Back to Elsberry with 7:45 to play in the third quarter. So still no points from the field for Wright City after their first possession. White across the line with it. Grace had trouble. Gives it off for Kelsey Chigola on the wing. Pass tipped. Comes to the near side now for White. Grace White. Her pass. Awkward to Barber. Down to the corner. Chigola with it. Kick out. And back up top for Talbot to the near side for Barber. To White now. White to Chigola. To Talbot on the far point. Oh, work it down. White is fouled on her way to the basket, and that's going to be number 3 on Zoe Mitchell. 53 seconds into the third quarter. First foul of the second half. And the referee, an inadvertent swipe on Maya Plaster. And White shot, it finds its way home. So Grace White with the first point of the second half. And all her teammates retreat into the backcourt as she puts the second one through, no problem. 34-5. A minute gone here in the third quarter. Right, and put that second one on there. Here in the middle school gym. Ball tied up. And it's going to Elsberry. With it is Grace White across the line. Back up top for Chigola. To the near side for Talbot. Katie guarded closely by McRoberts. Hands it off. Here's a 3, top of the key. That one drops through. Woo. Rim doesn't matter if you don't hit it. 37-5. Elsberry leads here in the third quarter. 6:17 to go. On the baseline, Mitchell shot no good. Picked up by Plaster. And here comes White with it, weaving her way up the floor. Ahead to Talbot. Back to White. Corner. Here's Chigola. Makes her way to the basket. Put her defender on the floor to the free throw line. That shot's no good. And tracked down on the far side by Mitchell. 5:50 to go in the quarter. Here's McRoberts to Graham. Graham is blocked and fouled. And let's see if Danica can stay perfect from the free throw line. She's got 2 in each quarter from that spot. 5:43 to play. Third quarter. All Elsberry, they're up by 32. And Graham rims out. Missed for the first time from the line. Wright City. Gets their first point of the second half. And Graham 5 of 6. She's got 5 points. White Gives it to Plaster. Kick out. Back to Plaster. Out high Chigola to the near side for White. Back up top for Ella Barber. To Kelsey Chigola. Chigola. Got it to Plaster. Across the lane. Knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with Elsberry. 5:14 to play in the third. And substitution. Ada Farrell replaces Shreya McRoberts. Kick out, Talbot for three, short. Offensive rebound, kick it back to Katie. Plaster with the board, now White with the ball. Back to Maya. Center of the lane, her floater is no good. And the rebound pulled down this time by Zoe Mitchell for Wright City. And now taken away by Grace White. 2-on-2, and she'll slow down. Set that offense. Burn that clock. Here's Talbot. Out high to the far side for Grace White. Kelsey Chigola for three. That's short. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Katie Talbot. Back to Wright City and into the ball game is Charlie Farrell. So both Charlie and Ada in there. And McRoberts comes back in, replacing Graham. And McRoberts will take the inbound. To Ada Farrell. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. They work it down low. Shot no good. Put back. Blocked, and a foul going to be called on Talbot. 4:08 to play. And to the line for the first time is Caden Johnson. She'll shoot two, and that prevents Elsberry from their first bucket from the field. And the shot's no good, so it stays 37-6. Still a 31-point lead. As coming back in is Kenzie Koch, replacing Ella Barber. They're back underway in the high school gym, the Dale Miller Gymnasium, with Clopton up 51-22. So they got the first points of the second half. And that shot is good. Make it 37-7. Midway point of the third quarter here from the Clopton tournament. Kick out. Here's a three. That one drops through. From the near side, Maya Plaster has 5 in the quarter. And 7 in the game. 3:44 to play in the third quarter. Kick out. Here's Farrell. Ada trying to find some sort of room. McRoberts for three. It's off the rim, and the rebound picked up high by Katie Talbot. She punts the ball into the front court, and it's going to go out of bounds back to Wright City with 3:26 to go in the quarter. And the clock is now running with the score of 40-7. And Talbot comes out. Tournament scoring. And that's taken away. Kick out. Here's White. Into the front court. Kick it down low. Chigola is fouled by Farrell. So Kelsey to the line. And they did inadvertently let the clock run, so it is stopped now. Chigola at the line down to 2:40. That one off the back iron and out. No good. As she is 1 of 3 from the stripe. Second shot, high arcing, no good. And the rebound picked up by Mitchell. Ahead to Roberts. No one there. She's in trouble, gave up her dribble, now gives the ball to Mitchell. Crosses to Farrell and taken away. Pressure applied by Plasterer. The steal goes to Grace White. Reller with it on the far side. Jillian. Kick back to Chigola. Near side now for Grace White. 2:05 to go here in the third quarter. Back to Reller. Chigola now. Far corner. Plasterer. Back to Chigola, and she is not fouled by Mitchell. Pretty good contact there. Mitchell avoids her fourth. Down to a minute 48. Here's a three. That one's good. First shot from the field to go down, and it's a tray to cut the deficit to 30 for Wright City, as Shariah McRoberts didn't even set herself, just chucked it up there and puts it home. Far side. White. Top of the key for Koch. Far side. Ooh. More contact from McRoberts. And a takeaway. Minute 12 to go. Here's McRoberts again. Toss another one. Here's Farrell. Blocked on a three. Plaster had to put on the brakes. Gets it ahead. Koch. Chigola. Kick back. They're going to run clock. Down to 55 seconds to go. Near side. Oh, White almost put Charlie Farrell on the floor there with that move. Chigola. Now for White. Down to 41 seconds. Out high, Jillian Reller. Reller hands it off for Kelsey Chigola. Chigola to the free throw line. Ball goes to the floor. Pick back up. Here's White. She was tampered with. Here's Chigola for three. It's short. Offensive rebound. Reller up. That one goes. Jillian Reller. Her first points of the night, down to 15 seconds to go in the third. 42-10 is the Elsberry lead. And taken away by White, and she'll run out the third quarter. Not going to take the shot. And we'll head to the fourth with Elsberry leading Wright City by 32, 42-10. 8 minutes left in the ball game. Back with the fourth after this from KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by J. Roberts Jewelry, Pike County Title Company, and Gambino's Eatery.
CMC Distributing in Louisiana is the place to turn for steel, culverts, industrial supplies, and central welding supplies. In addition, CMC Distributing offers trailer parts, truck accessories, truck beds, and trailer repairs. At CMC Distributing, they always go the extra mile while working hard to make sure you're satisfied. They do it that way for a simple reason. They appreciate your business. CMC Distributing, Highway 54, west of Louisiana.
Since 1939, Meyer Implement Company has been serving the local agricultural and business communities with quality sales and service. Meyer Implement has also taken great pride in supporting those communities and would like to wish the area sports teams the best of luck throughout their seasons. Be sure to stop by and visit the people who truly appreciate your business. Meyer Implement Company in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
32-point lead for Elsberry heading to the fourth quarter over Wright City. Wright City finally does have a shot from the field that went down, and that was a McRoberts three, her only 3 points of the ball game. 5 points for Danica Graham, a point each for Caden Johnson and Bailey Love. And that pass tipped and taken away as Koch got the tip. Picked up by Plaster. She takes it across the line and hands it off for Katie Talbot. Talbot with the Roberts all over her, gives it off for Plaster. Out for Reller. Reller drops it down. Barber can't find that one. Put back no good, but she's fouled, and Ella Barber will head to the line to shoot free throws. Over in the Dale Miller Gymnasium, KJFM WBBA coverage. Clopton leading Mark Twain 67-22. And the shot is good. That's Barber's first point of the night. Makes it 43-10 as we close in on a minute gone here with the running clock in the fourth. Barber's second shot rattles its way home. She's got 2, and the lead is 34. Here's McRoberts out high with it. Almost carried the ball, almost carried it again. Yeah, she did the second time. Got her. Coming up next here in the middle school gym, Monroe City, Louisiana, the 3-6 matchup. Here's Talbot. Good ball fake, gets her way to the hoop and scores. Katie Talbot with a dozen. 46-10. Wright City with the ball again, kick it near side. Graham for 3 off the mark. And the rebound picked up by Maya Plaster. Plaster, traffic from behind, gets it to Talbot. Now for Koch. Koch off the glass and in. Kenzie Koch with 8. And it's 48-10. Wholesale changes coming up for Wright City, and another steal. And a timeout taken by Elsberry with 5:42 to play. 48-10, Elsberry leads Wright City in the fourth quarter. Opening round action from the 2024 Clopton Hawk Invitational on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Bill Allen Auction Services, and Knight Equipment Company.
Think about all that's important to you, your family, your possessions, and your future. Pick up the phone and call Rick Rodhouse from Country Financial. He, along with his staff, will assist you with insurance coverage to protect what matters most, in addition to preparing you for the future. Best of all, Rick will take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford, contact Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency in Pleasant Hill to chat about your insurance needs today.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
Elsberry with the ball after the timeout, and it's taken away by Wright City. Here's Ada Farrell off the steal. Near side, ball fake, kick out. Farrell has it again. Guarded by closely as we get a steal from Hardwick. White gets it to Hunter. Off her knee, turns into a pass, and then taken away from behind by Farrell. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Oh, what a steal by White. She didn't get it. It was going to be Kenzie Koch with the takeaway. But Grace gets it to Hardwick. And now taken away by Farrell. Farrell to the hoop. No, but a foul on Elsberry. And the shot is no good for Ada Farrell. So it remains 48-10. Closing in on 4 minutes left. She missed them both, and the rebound picked up by the Indians, and a tie up. This time it's going to be Elsberry ball. And Elsberry taking their time. Across the line is White. Gave up her dribble. Now gives it to the far side for Hardwick. Now to Koch. Back to White. All the way across to Kenzie Koch. Koch gonna drive to the hoop. No, got on the wrong side there. And the rebound, oh, pass tipped. Ball to the floor. Still on the floor and out of bounds. for the Indians. It's going to stay with Wright City, down to 3:10 to play. White will take a seat. Jillian Reller replaces her. Corner, now kick out for Ada Farrell. Turnaround shot, in and out, and the rebound. Oh, and a big bump. That's going to be the fourth on Zoe Mitchell. Down to 2:40 to play. And here come the Indians. Across the time stripe to Reller. Reller. Ball knocked out of bounds. Ooh, they're going to say last touch by Elsberry with 2:20 to go in this contest. 48-10 has been our score for a while now. They get it ahead. Koch. And Elsberry has an injured player. I think she got one to the nose. And she's trying to smile through it. Now try to get fives through it. And they ask, can you breathe? That makes my eyes water. Going to be Elsberry ball right below us. They get it in. Koch. Back to Reller, off the glass and in. What a give and go. And Reller's got 4. 50-10, a 40-point lead for Elsberry. Turnaround three. That one's good. Drop it through Paige Reese. Both their shots that have gone down from the field have been three-pointers from this side. 50-13. That's all they've had. The other 7 points have been from the free throw line. Here's Reller. Things opened up, and they close back up. Get it to Hunter. Near side. Back to the corner for Reller. Stops, pops, shot off the mark. Rebound. Oh, Chigola. Was that Chigola? Yes, Kelsey Chigola grabbed it away and puts it through. Louisiana Monroe City coming up next. Steal and lost out of bounds. Back to Wright City. Down to 33 seconds to go in this ball game. Oh, they're going to say it is Elsberry ball. Ooh. Yep. Everyone thought it was going the other way because it should have gone the other way. And that burned about 15 seconds off the clock. Shot was blocked. Koch got it back to Reller. Final 10 seconds over to the far side. Chigola, they're not giving up. Throws up another shot. And the ball knocked away, and that'll do it. That's the end of the ball game with the Elsberry Lady Indians defeating the Wright City Wildcats by a score of 52-13. We'll be back with the postgame for you after this from the Clopton Tournament on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green and Vandalia, McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, and Pepsi.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
Get the best deals of the year during New Holland's Value Bonanza, going on now at Bowling Green Tractor. Put 0% financing for 72 months in your pocket, or choose a freeloader on Workmaster subcompact and compact tractors and Boomer compact tractors. Reliable, powerful, and easy to run. They help you tackle chores without breaking the bank. Work smarter with year-end Value Bonanza savings at Bowling Green Tractor. Stop in today. Offers end December 31st. For commercial use only. Customer participation subject to credit qualifications and CNH Industrial Capital America LLC approval. Standard terms, conditions, and other restrictions apply. Down payment may be required.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
50-13, our final. Elsberry over Wright City here in the first game from the middle school gym here in this Clopton Invitational Tournament. So things have held serve in the 1-8 and 2-7 games. Actually, can't say it's not in the books yet over in the Dale Miller Gymnasium, but Clopton leads Mark Twain 81-24 with about a minute and a half left in that ball game. Our next game here from the old gym is Monroe City, Louisiana, the 3-6 matchup. But let's talk about this one a little bit. Elsberry did what they had to do. They held Wright City to only 2 field goals in the entire game. A 3 in the third from McRoberts and a 3 in the fourth from Paige Reese. That was it. The other 7 points were all from the free throw line and mostly off the hand of Danica Graham, who ends up being their leading scorer with those 5 points, 5 of 6 shooting free throws. So it just was a total defensive masterpiece put on by the Elsberry Indians in the opening round of this tournament. So they'll take on the winner of the second game between Monroe City and Louisiana. And that game coming up, Clopton going to take on the winner of that Winfield-Silex game, which is the second game from the Dale Miller Gymnasium. So Elsberry moves into the big gym, and Wright City will stay here in the consolation bracket coming up on tomorrow here from the Clopton Invitational. We'll take a quick break, come back with final scoring numbers for you from the first game of this tournament. Elsberry over Wright City 52-13. And like I said, final scoring numbers coming up next on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Ackles Farm Market, Lacrosse Lumber, and Meyer Implement Company.
Lynn's Heritage House isn't your average senior living facility. At Lynn's, residents have an abundance of social and recreational activities, including trips to the Twin Pike Family YMCA, numerous craft projects, and even the occasional day trip around Pike County. As a resident, you can enjoy the same independent lifestyle you've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing that help is available when needed. For more information, visit Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana, or online at lynnsheritage.com.
Raffle tickets are on sale now. This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Our Home Care and Hospice Foundation is selling raffle tickets. Enter for your chance to win $1,200 in local restaurant gift cards, a Smith & Wesson 9mm, a beautiful patio set, or a Henry 22 pump action. $5 for 1 ticket or $20 for 5 tickets. Get yours online at PikeCountyHospice.com or by stopping in at our office at One Healthcare Place in Bowling Green behind Walmart. Winner will be drawn at our annual Valentine Gala fundraiser in February and does not need to be present to win.
Is winter giving your home a hard time? Let People's Bank and Trust make financing those home improvements easy. I'm Jake Thompson, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. Stop by People's Bank and Trust on Business 61 in Bowling Green or in historic downtown Louisiana and ask to speak to one of our lenders about how we can help you. People's Bank and Trust, online at www.pbtc.net, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, and MLS number 407724.
With 14 stores across Missouri and Illinois, Lacrosse Lumber Company provides lumber, quality products, and service to homeowners, builders, DIYers, and more. With some of the top brand names in the business available, Lacrosse Lumber has what you need for your next project. Stop into any location for a free estimate before you start your next build. Lacrosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, Perkins Electrical Services, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Final again, 52-13, Elsberry over Wright City. And the final scoring for Wright City, 5 points for Danica Graham, all from the free throw line, 3 points from Shariah McRoberts, 3 points for Paige Reese, and a point each for Bailey Love and Caden Johnson. That's it. And for Elsberry, 2 points tonight for Ella Barber, 4 for Jillian Reller, 7 points for Maya Plaster, 8 points for Kenzie Koch, 9 for Grace White, 9 for Kelsey Chigola, and 12 points. Only double figure score in the game was Katie Talbot with those 12. So there's your final scoring numbers. 52-13 is our final as Elsberry moves on to take on either Monroe City or Louisiana. That's our next ball game here from the middle school gym. The ladies opening round is the afternoon session. The men's afternoon session here in the middle school gym, Monroe City Silex, followed by Winfield Elsberry in the high school gym, Clopton Mark Twain, and Louisiana Wright City is the afternoon part of the bracket. The second game for the ladies opening round over in the Dale Miller Gymnasium is 4-seed Winfield against 5-seed Silex. That's what's coming up, and we'll take a break, come back with Louisiana and Monroe City. It's just moments away from the 2024 Clopton Invitational here on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by All Parts, Eagles Nest Inn, Bed and Breakfast, and Sun Window Company.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
It's time to visit Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort. Time to ride with Honda and Polaris ATVs, side-by-sides, and motorcycles. Time to work with Steel and Husqvarna chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, and more. Hayden's Motorsports Center, just off Highway 61 North in Frankfort.
Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic knows that getting the best care for your pet is a top priority. They strive to provide the greatest quality medical and surgical care for our furry companions. Their newly expanded and remodeled facility, with accommodations for comprehensive inpatient hospital care and complete outpatient care, allows the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic to keep your pet healthy and safe so the whole family can cheer on our area teams.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Noah Builders in Silex, a proud supporter of all area athletes, is a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit noahbuilders.com. Area high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, State Farm agents, Pepsi, and Ackles Farm Market.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
And welcome back to the 2024 Clopton Invitational here from KJFM WBBA Sports. Mark Fronick with you again here in the middle school gym as Louisiana, the 6th seed in this tournament, 3-5 on the season, get ready to take on the Monroe City Lady Panthers and Coach Adam Rung here as they come in with a 2-7 record, and they took a pretty good shellacking at the hands of Elsberry in the People's Bank and Trust shootout at Louisiana last week. So this is a Monroe City team that probably got seeded by the reputation of the last couple of years, and we'll see what they can do and if Louisiana can match them, because Louisiana, they haven't been exactly what they have been in the past couple of seasons. Here lately, they've dealt with some injuries, and we'll see if they can get things on track here to start the second half of the season here to begin this 2024 Clopton Invitational. It's Louisiana against Monroe City here in the middle school gym, our second of two ladies opening round games. Our evening session will be the men's opening round games, and we'll have all four of those games for you right here as well from KJFM and WBBA and KJFMWBBA.com. We'll take a break, come back with your keys to the game for Louisiana and Monroe City after this on the KJFM WBBA pregame show.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by All Parts, Eagles Nest Inn, Bed and Breakfast, and Sun Window Company.
Gambino's Eatery, Saturday brunch from 10 a.m. to 1. Enjoy regular breakfast favorites, the country frittata or body bag burrito with Saturday specials, including French toast, waffles, or breakfast combo with a biscuit, eggs, and your choice of ham, sausage, or bacon. And brunch mimosas. Join Gambino's for Saturday brunch, starting at 10 a.m.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. It's the ideal choice for a memorable getaway when visiting for festivals, homecoming, or the upcoming holidays. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Welcome to Vast National Bank. How can I help you?
Hey, I'm here to talk to someone about a loan.
Oh, I'll grab you the L97B. We call it the Just Talking form.
What about actually applying for a loan?
Oh my, let me pop in the toner cartridge. Hey Bill, you want to pass me the big stapler?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to People's Savings Bank.
Skip the mega banks. When you need a loan, visit People's Savings Bank. The people you know and trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You simply can't buy a better replacement window than one from Sun Window Company. Energy-efficient windows and doors with a lifetime warranty on both the window and installation. Sun Window Company, family-owned and operated since 1989, offers low factory direct prices on high-quality vinyl windows. Custom designed to fit perfectly and built to last. See how much you can save. Call Sun Windows, 573-549-2080 for details and a free estimate. Sun Window Company, Highway 161 in Middletown.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM, brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
The Eagle 102 Keys to the Game.
Our keys to the game for Louisiana against Monroe City. I think Louisiana was watching very closely in that game at the Jake last week, where Elsberry really took it to Monroe City. The blueprint that Elsberry laid out, I think, is what Louisiana should do. Try and control the pace, put pressure on defensively, things that Louisiana's been working toward all season now. And it looks like they're starting to get healthy here. You got Emily Powell dressed out. You've got Jalea Reese, I think, dressed out. So you're starting to get healthy. Now you can start getting to the things that you've been working toward for the last 2-3 seasons. So I think the key for Louisiana is do what the plan has been all season long, and that's put on pressure, either full court or three-quarter court, and then when you get into the defensive sets, continue to put pressure on the guards and make them do the things they don't want to do. You've got a size advantage down low with either Brian Stewart coming off the bench or Reese Womack. Use that to force them outside and face that pressure from the very talented guards defensively for Louisiana. Offensively, you've got to make the most of your opportunities. You got to limit the turnovers. You got to keep it under 8, I'd say, per half if you want to compete against a Monroe City team. You know Monroe City is going to be well coached. You know, they're hungry coming into this tournament that they've had so much success in the last few years. So you got to make the most of the opportunities, take care of the ball, and play that good Louisiana defense that we've seen the last couple of years. Those are our keys to the game. We'll have the starting lineups for you in just a couple minutes as we continue the KJFM WBBA Sports Pregame show.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by All Parts, Eagles Nest Inn, Bed and Breakfast, and Sun Window Company.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Geared Up, just off the square in Pittsfield, is your first stop for screen printing and embroidery. The folks at Geared Up take pride in making their communities and schools look great while offering the best prices around. If you're looking to expand your wardrobe, or maybe a gift is on the list, stop by their store and check out numerous items in stock. When you're looking for custom apparel and awards for your business, organization, or team, stop by Geared Up, 211 South Madison in Pittsfield.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Let's look at the girls bracket here in this Clopton Invitational. Clopton defeated Mark Twain in the first game over in the high school gym, 85-24. Elsberry over Wright City 52-13. So Elsberry is going to take on the winner of this game. That'll be tomorrow at 7:30. Clopton will play the winner of that Winfield-Silex game at 6 o'clock tomorrow. So those are the two game times for Wednesday at the tournament. Here in the middle school gym, Mark Twain will take on the loser of that Winfield-Silex game, and Wright City will take on whoever comes out on the short end in this Monroe City, Louisiana game, still at 6 and 7:30. Mark Twain will play at 6. Wright City will play at 7:30 against the other two teams from this second set of games here in the girls' opening round. Boys' opening round comes up in the evening session. It'll be in the high school gym at 4 o'clock. Clopton, Mark Twain, the 1-8 matchup, followed by Louisiana Wright City, the 4-5. Here in the middle school gym, Monroe City Silex will be the first game at 4 o'clock, followed by Winfield Elsberry, the 3-6 matchup to round out night number 1 of this Clopton Invitational. That's a check of the brackets. We'll have our starting lineups for you after this on KJFM and WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Castile's Color Wheel, Pike Lincoln Technical Center, and Kearns Construction.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer. Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy.
And your starting lineups for this opening round matchup. First for the 3-seed Monroe City Lady Panthers. They'll be in their home whites trimmed in black and gold. They'll start senior number 11, Meredith Gayers. Junior number 12, Kaylin Chapman gets the start. A senior number 15, Taylor Paff. And number 23 is sophomore Naren Hayes. Rounding out the starting five will be number 31, Audrey Youngblood. Audrey is a junior for Coach Adam Rung. And for Louisiana, they'll start a junior guard, number 1, Jordan Pedersen. A senior guard, number 5, Ty Campbell gets a start. A senior forward, number 10, Reagan Bowser. Guard/forward, a sophomore, number 12, Reese Womack. And a guard/forward, senior, number 23, Deprecia Chapman. So Pre gets a start tonight for Coach Derek Brandstetter as Louisiana comes in the ballgame with a record of 3-5. Monroe City 2-7 so far this season. It's interesting. The 3-seed a 2-7 record, while the 6-seed has a 3-5 record. So interesting. I think this one was seeded a little bit ago, and especially before the People's Bank and Trust shootout last week over the Christmas break. About 4.5 minutes to go before we tip off this second game from the middle school gym. Again, to recap the starters: Pedersen, Campbell, Bowser, Womack, and Chapman for Louisiana. Gayers, Chapman, Paff, Hayes, and Youngblood for Monroe City. Getting ready for introductions on the floor just minutes away. And then basketball, it's the 2024 Clopton Hawk Invitational on KJFM and WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by West End Cabins and Storage, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
CMC Distributing in Louisiana is the place to turn for steel, culverts, industrial supplies, and central welding supplies. In addition, CMC Distributing offers trailer parts, truck accessories, truck beds, and trailer repairs. At CMC Distributing, they always go the extra mile while working hard to make sure you're satisfied. They do it that way for a simple reason. They appreciate your business. CMC Distributing, Highway 54, west of Louisiana.
Since 1939, Meyer Implement Company has been serving the local agricultural and business communities with quality sales and service. Meyer Implement has also taken great pride in supporting those communities and would like to wish the area sports teams the best of luck throughout their seasons. Be sure to stop by and visit the people who truly appreciate your business. Meyer Implement Company in Bowling Green.
Think about all that's important to you: your family, your possessions, and your future. Pick up the phone and call Rick Rodhouse from Country Financial. He, along with his staff, will assist you with insurance coverage to protect what matters most, in addition to preparing you for the future. Best of all, Rick will take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford, contact Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency in Pleasant Hill to chat about your insurance needs today.
Get the best deals of the year during New Holland's Value Bonanza, going on now at Bowling Green Tractor. Put 0% financing for 72 months in your pocket, or choose a freeloader on Workmaster subcompact and compact tractors and Boomer compact tractors. Reliable, powerful, and easy to run. They help you tackle chores without breaking the bank. Work smarter with year-end Value Bonanza savings at Bowling Green Tractor. Stop in today. Offers end December 31st. For commercial use only. Customer participation subject to credit qualifications and CNH Industrial Capital America LLC approval. Standard terms, conditions, and other restrictions apply. Down payment may be required.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Second game of 4 here from the middle school gym set to begin. The teams coming to their respective benches for on-court introductions. Played the national anthem before the first game. I don't know if we'll hear that again here in the middle school gym today or not. You know, we're doing 2 sessions, so they might play it again before the first boys game. I'm not sure. But the players getting ready to be introduced on the floor. They'll start with Louisiana, as they are the road team in their Louisiana red uniforms, trimmed in white. A little bit of black in there as well. And then Monroe City, the home team, will be introduced. We'll take one more quick break. We'll come back with action after this from the Clopton Invitational on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bibb Veach and Collier Funeral Homes, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Kayla Caldwell, and Silex Banking Company.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Casey Sutton, certified athletic trainer with Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Lynn's Heritage House isn't your average senior living facility. At Lynn's, residents have an abundance of social and recreational activities, including trips to the Twin Pike Family YMCA, numerous craft projects, and even the occasional day trip around Pike County. As a resident, you can enjoy the same independent lifestyle you've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing that help is available when needed. For more information, visit Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana, or online at linsheritage.com.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Rick Rodhouse, Country Financial Agent, Noah Builders, and Central State Bank of Illinois.
Louisiana wins the tip, and we are underway here in the Clopton Invitational. Lady Dogs and the Lady Panthers as the ball goes to the floor. Bowser picks it back up after being tied up, and it'll be a tie-up and go to Monroe City on the alternating arrow. So the Panthers get the turnover to end the first possession of the day for Louisiana. In the backcourt with it to Taylor Paff. Paff under pressure, and it's taken away. Good work between the two guards. And here's Ty Campbell with it. Puts on the brakes, gives it off for Pedersen, Jordan Pedersen. And that one is knocked out of play. Gonna stay with Louisiana. In the corner. Clopton tournament. Got underway with a bang. The Lady Hawks put up 80 plus against Mark Twain. Here things open up, and a shot off the glass for Reagan Bowser is good. Louisiana strikes first for a 2-0 lead. Across the line with it to Paff. Ooh, this three high arcing and out of bounds. Back to Louisiana. Interesting shot selection there from Darren Hayes. Womack to inbound, gets it to Pedersen in the backcourt. Pedersen across the line. Hands it off. Bowser had it knocked away, and it'll go out of bounds. Stays with the Lady Dogs. Womack to inbound, gets it to Pedersen in the backcourt. Crosses over, now goes across the line. Hands off for DePrecia Chapman. Back down low, Pedersen kicks it out, corner. Here's the three. That one's off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Monroe City as Kaylin Chapman takes it for the Panthers. Hands it back now for Aaron Hayes. Aaron Hayes, NAARON. She has it again on the near side, drops it for Youngblood. Kicks it all the way across, actually hit the twine with that cross-court pass, and a three from the far side from Meredith Gayers. Makes it 3-2. 2 minutes gone here in the first. Bowser kicks out for Deprecia Chapman. Pre gives it back to Bowser. Almost to travel. Gives it to Reese Womack, and it was taken away from her. The pass was just too far into her body. Easy take. There's a turnaround shot, and that one no good. And the rebound pulled down off that miss by Youngblood. Pedersen drops it to the far side for Bowser. Bowser now for Womack. Kicks it back. Pedersen to Ty Campbell. Ty to the far side. How about a three? That one long, and man, a lot of bounce off that rim. It bounces. That's the second three we've seen bounce over the backboard and out of bounds here in this middle school this afternoon. In the backcourt with it is Aaron Hayes. Hayes plays catch with Gayers. Get it across the line now for Taylor Paff. Paff all the way across for Gayers. Steps inside three, rims out. Youngblood the rebound. The putback is good. Audrey Youngblood's first points make it 5-2 in favor of the Panthers. Here's Reese Womack. Kick back for Ty Campbell. Corner, Bowser, three. Just off the mark, and the rebound off of Taylor Paff out of bounds. It'll stay with Louisiana. Substitutions into the ball game for the first time. Emily Powell and Brylan Stewart. And substitutions on the Monroe City side as well, as Paff and Chapman come out. Myra Jones. And was it Sam Hathaway came in the ball game. Here's Reese Womack dribbling out of the corner. Around everybody, finds her way to the hoop. Short on the shot, got her own rebound, and trying to feed Brylan Stewart, and it's taken away. Gayers with the steal. Puts it ahead for Aaron Hayes, and a kick. As Coach Rung told his team that they were telegraphing their passes a little bit. Over the far side, Hayes. Across the point to Myron Jones. And that one was telegraphed a bit. Pedersen takes it away. To the hoop, no. Hayes back the other way off the miss. Oh, good pass and a huge block. And out of bounds was Womack on the far side after she swiped that one away. 5-2 is the Monroe City lead. They have a 5-0 run going after Louisiana scored the first 2 points of the ball game. Kick it all the way out for Jones. Jones gives it to Gayers. Over to the far side, here's a three, high arcing off the rim, and they're going to say we have a foul while the ball was in the air. It goes on Emily Powell. And they're going to go to the line. I think Myra Jones is going to shoot three. No. They said it was on the floor. Here's Gayers. A bit of a travel. Yeah. Going sideways with it. 3:52 to go. Here in the opening quarter. Not much action yet as into the ball game Megan Hayes replaces Naren Hayes. So Hayes for Hayes. Powell with it in the backcourt. Across the line. Emily Powell. Been dealing with some ankle issues here recently. Pedersen. Floater through the lane, no. Rebound knocked her on, picked up by Monroe City. They're on the run. Kick it down, Youngblood, no, but a foul. will send Audrey Youngblood to the line to try and get her second points of the ball game. Ooh, that's going to be up against Powell as well. That's 2 against Emily since she came in the ball game, and that'll get Ty Campbell back off the bench. Youngblood hits the first. They get a 4-point lead for the Panthers as Gares comes out. And Youngblood's second shot good as well. So she's got 4. Becomes the game's leading scorer. Pedersen across the line. Turns, gives it off for Campbell. Ty to Womack. Ball fake, finds some room, kicks it off. Ty again back to Bowser. Reagan Bowser can't get it to fall, but she's fouled. And we'll head to the line for the first time. Bowser has the only points of the afternoon for Louisiana. And we'll try and get some more here from the stripe. First foul against the Panthers, and the shot is no good. A little long. And one more substitution. Avery Johnson coming in for Monroe City, replacing Audrey Youngblood. Just shy of 5 minutes gone here in the first. And the second shot is good. So 3 points for Bowser, and that's all Louisiana's had. They trail by 4. Pressure on Potterfield as she gets across the line. 2:52 to go. Here's Megan Hayes. Trying to catch between the points. Now to the free throw line. Kick back through the hands of Jones. She gathers it back in. Bowser all over her, and she hands it off for Megan Hayes. Hayes back to Jones. Back to Hayes. Almost traveled. In trouble. Gets it off now for Hathaway. Sam back to Hayes over to the far side for Jones again. Bowser all over her. Just draped on her. Near side. Trying to dribble through 2 players. Kick back. They'll try it again. Here's a 3. That one drops through. That's Jones saying, well, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? Well, I'm wide open. I might as well. And it's 10-3. Pedersen to the far side for Bowser. Kicks it back to Womack. Womack for Pedersen. Down to a minute 48 to go. Here's Ty Campbell. Ball fake. Free throw line. Far side. Here's a 3. That one rims out. Stewart almost had the rebound. Contact prevented that. We're down to a minute 35 to go. Pass tipped and taken. Womack. Got to push it. Monroe City's so quick to get back. Kick out. Here's Campbell for 3. Nope. This is not the end to be shooting threes. This is the end to be pushing the pace and getting that ball for high percentage shots. That shot off the glass good. There you go. Ty Campbell's first points of the ball game. And it's 10-5, a timeout taken by Monroe City with a minute 8 to go in the first. 10-5, Louisiana trailing the Monroe City Panthers here from the Clopton Invitational from KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by J. Roberts Jewelry, Pike County Title Company, and Gambino's Eatery.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
10-5. Monroe City leading Louisiana here in the first quarter. Minute 8 to go. And Monroe City with the ball. Good pressure that last sequence, and that's, I think, what Coach Rung wanted to talk about. Now it's tipped and taken by Pedersen. To Deprecia. Chapman works it down low. Brown Stewart off the glass for 2. Her first of the night. Make it 10-7. After that three, Louisiana's really stepped up the pressure. Three-quarter court. They're in trouble. Tipped, and that'll be a 10-second. Nice job by the Lady Dogs to get the turnover. 40.3 seconds to go. Womack gets it to Pedersen, hands it back to Reese at the line. Has trouble. Reverses, gives it to Ty Campbell. Down to 30 seconds to go in the first. To Depresha Chapman. Chapman crossover with a player draped on her side, and that's Ava Potterfield, and that's her first foul. Second team foul. Neither team going to make the bonus here in the first quarter with 26.3 seconds to go. Womack goes into the backcourt for Pedersen. Jordan across the line. Kicks it corner for Depresha gives it to Brylan Stewart. She lost the handle. Taken away by Monroe City. Down to 14 seconds. Flings it across. There's a travel. Yep. Losing her balance was Potterfield. Coach Rung thinks she was helped in that regard. The call goes Louisiana's way. We're down to 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's Ty Campbell. You got to hurry now. Down to 4 seconds. Over to the far side. Forces the shot and a foul before the buzzer. 0.8 seconds to go. It's going to go on Avery Johnson. And Monroe City can't like that. That was a prayer of a shot. Desperation to get it off before the horn. Not one you want to foul on. And Jordan Pedersen will head to the line to try and make this a 2 or a 1 point game. Short on the first. Low scoring first quarter. Second shot for Jordan Pedersen. And that one goes through. So a 2 point game. And taken away. And the shot will not count. It was offline anyway by Ty Campbell after she got the steal. We played a quarter here at the Clopton Invitational. It's Monroe City 10, Louisiana 8. Back with the second after this from KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Bill Allen Auction Services, and Knight Equipment Company.
Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Homes in Bowling Green, Silex, and Louisiana are the ultimate providers of creating healing experiences in the community. We have years of experience caring for families and are dedicated to excellence in service and have the highest integrity. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Homes, offering sincere and caring service in your time of need.
Are you pursuing a nursing degree? Do you want $2,000 to put towards your tuition? Of course you do. This is Tracy B. with PCHD. Our Home Care and Hospice Foundation is now accepting applications for our annual nursing scholarship. Deadline is April 12th, 2024, and the application can be found on our website at PikeCountyHospice.com.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
10-8 our score after one quarter. Monroe City leading by 2. But a nice run by Louisiana to end the quarter, including a couple of takeaways that turned into points and a 10-second violation that they forced against Monroe City. So that three-quarter court pressure really paid dividends for the Lady Dogs. Here's Depresha Chapman as Louisiana has the ball to start the second quarter. Back to Bowser. Bowser, put on the brakes. Gets it now to Brylan Stewart. Stewart, turn around, and that shot sneaks through. Brylan Stewart has 4, and this game is tied. Nice move by Stewart. After that pass from Bowser, over to the far side, here is Gayers. They had to send Ava Potterfield off. She was bleeding from the knee. Louisiana, another steal. Here's Bowser. No. She was on the wrong side for that free throw. Tried to go up with the right, and she was to the left. And a foul going to be called on Bowser, and it's one of those she usually picks up after a miss. They get the ball in. Hayes Floater through the lane, no good. Got the rebound, did Youngblood. That's too easy. That was not a great first shot and way too open on the second shot. Monroe City leads by 2. Here's Pedersen. Couple of crossovers and she lost the ball, and we're going to have a tie-up. Arrow favors Monroe City, and Louisiana lucky that wasn't a Pedersen foul. She was laying on top of the Panther player. Not touching the ball. Here's a 3 from the corner. That drops through. And just like that, a tie game turns into a 5-point lead. Now a big block. So Monroe City picking up the defensive pressure, not allowing Louisiana any space. Here's another 3. That one no good. Rebound by Womack. Bowser never found the pass, and it's taken back by Hayes. Aaron Hayes. Free throw line, kick back. Here's another 3, far side. No. Youngblood with the rebound. Ooh, a big push in the back, and there's another 2 points for Gayers. She's got 8 points already. 17-10. This game was tied just moments ago. Chapman gives it back to Pedersen. Now to Bowser. To Womack. Kicks it corner, Pedersen. Back to the corner, Bowser, Womack for 3. That shot's no good. Youngblood bothered after a rebound. So she dribbles out now, in trouble. And do we have a timeout? No, he didn't get the timeout called. It's taken away from Aaron Hayes by Bowser, and Campbell was in there. So Louisiana gets the turnover. Here's Pedersen. Hands it back to Reese Womack. All sorts of contact there from Hayes. Get it to Ty Campbell. She got in too deep. May have been bothered. From behind, Aaron Hayes with it for Monroe City. Ball goes to the floor again. They're letting a lot of contact go in this game. More than the first game, same crew. Kick it down, and they're going to have a foul. How is that yeah, that's a pass. They're going to talk about it. They're going to say it's on the floor. No, they aren't. Wow, that was definitely a pass. But since I guess it was toward the direction of the backboard, they're going to let her shoot some free throws. Makes the first. That's a free point. Now an 8-0 run for Monroe City after Louisiana tied it to start the quarter. Missed the second. But Youngblood the rebound, and now almost taken away by Bowser, and it is. Good work by Bowser. After the initial effort, she was able to hit it again to Reese Womack. Good spin move by Reese. Shot from just inside the free throw line is good. That breaks up that 8-0 run. 18-12 now. 4:48 to go in the second quarter. Now another steal. Womack. Here she comes. Lays it up and in. 18-14. And Womack, a nice little run to get Louisiana back in this ball game. Timeout taken by Monroe City with 4:42 to go in the half. This is the Clopton Tournament from KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green and Vandalia. Mick Mailer and Sons, Backhoe and Excavating, and Pepsi.
Show off your Bulldog pride with the People's Bank & Trust Bulldog debit card. For every purchase you make using the card, People's Bank & Trust will make a donation to the Louisiana School District. Stop by any People's Bank & Trust location to get your Bulldog debit card and start supporting your school while you shop. People's Bank & Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
With 14 stores across Missouri and Illinois, La Crosse Lumber Company provides lumber, quality products, and service to homeowners, builders, DIYers, and more. With some of the top brand names in the business available, La Crosse Lumber has what you need for your next project. Stop into any location for a free estimate before you start your next build. La Crosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
18-14, 4-0 run for Louisiana after an 8-0 run. Oh, out of bounds and back to Louisiana as the pass was out of the reach of Audrey Youngblood. Over in the Dale Miller Gymnasium, Winfield leading Silex 20-17, so a 3-point game there. That's the 4-5 matchup. This is the 3-6, and here's Powell with it. Over to the far side now for Bowser. Bowser, center of the lane, floater good. Reagan Bowser has 5. It's a 2-point game again, a 6-0 run now for Louisiana. More trouble getting across the line. They break the pressure, and then it's taken away by Womack. To Emily Powell. Powell back to Reese. Corner. Bowser for 3. Short. And Youngblood the rebound, and Pre knocks it out of bounds. Going to stay with the Panthers. And Aaron Hayes back in, replacing Meredith Gayers. Backcourt. More pressure from Bowser. They floated across the line to Hayes. Aaron Hayes, a floater through the lane is good. That breaks that 6-0 streak for Louisiana and makes it a 4-point game again. Here's Powell. Quickly across the line. Bounces off of Youngblood. Powell still with the ball. Trying to find some space. Lost the handle, out of bounds. And it's going to go to Monroe City. In the backcourt with it. Bounce pass for Hayes. To Jones. She stops short of the line. Now gets it ahead to Aaron Hayes. To Youngblood off the glass and in. Audrey Youngblood with 2 more. This game just going back and forth, 22-16. 4 straight points for Monroe City after that 6-0 run by Louisiana. And carrying the ball is Powell. That gives it back to Monroe City, and it all starts from turnovers. Louisiana with a couple of turnovers back-to-back. Now Pedersen and Campbell come back in for Bowser and Chapman. See what we get here in that full court pressure. Keeps up now. Pedersen heading it up to Jones. Back to Hayes. Hayes finally gets across the line, almost travels. Gets it back to Jones. Over to the far side for Naren Hayes. Drop it down low. Trying to find some room. It wasn't there. Kick back. Jones to Hayes. That's Megan Hayes. Here's a 3 from the corner. Missed everything. Turns into a pass to Youngblood. Kick it back for Hayes. That shot no good. And the rebound picked up by Campbell, but taken away from her. They're letting a lot go. They get it down to Youngblood. Off the glass, no. And finally, we have a foul whistled against Monroe City. And that's going to be on Sam Hathaway, her first. 22-16, Monroe City leads, down to 2:12 to go in the half. It's a 2-point game after 1 at 10-8. Louisiana tied it. Monroe City, ooh, that was over and back. To the near side, Campbell handled the pass initially, gets it back to Womack for 3. Reese Womack with a tray. A foul whistled after that. Basket is good. And another one on Hathaway. So Sam picks up her second, and Louisiana gets the ball back. So back-to-back possessions. The basket was, again, good. 22-19 the score. Powell will retie her shoes and then inbound. 22-19. Louisiana right back in this ball game. Another trail will tie it. Here's Womack, who just sunk one. Reese, far side, Ty Campbell. Campbell back to Emily Powell. Powell lost it on the dribble. And here comes Monroe City back the other way. Shot off the glass is good. Aaron Hayes makes it a 5-point game. 24-19. Here's Pedersen. Far side for Ty Campbell. Campbell leads it for Jordan Pedersen. Out of Emily Powell. Powell, free throw line. Kicks it far side for East Womack. Lost control, out of bounds, back to Monroe City. So back-to-back turnovers. Back into the ball game after getting her knee patched up is Ava Potterfield. It's a 1-point game over in the other gym, 22-21. Silex trailing Winfield. Here's Jones with it in the backcourt. Trouble. Gets it to Megan Hayes. Hayes across the line. Pass tipped, and Brylan Stewart finally gets it back. Here's Powell for Louisiana. Bounces it off the knee of the Monroe City defender, Aaron Hayes, and then lost it out of bounds. Another turnover. And that was one of our keys to the game. Limit your turnovers. You want to keep it under 10 each half, and Louisiana very close to going over that with a minute left in the second quarter. But the Wright point game. Biggest lead, I believe, was 8. Working ahead, Pedersen. Kick it down. Brylan Stewart off the glass with a finish. She's had a really nice first half, 6 points. And the Monroe City lead is 5. Down to 22 seconds to go. Don't want to allow any more points. You'd love to get some more if you're Louisiana, but they're going to play for the last shot. The Panthers are. Here's a shot from the corner. That misses everything, and then out of bounds. 10.3 seconds left. Back to Louisiana. Plenty of time to get a good shot off. And taken away. Just kind of lackadaisical on that inbound pass, but now it's taken back by Pedersen. You got to drive. You got to make it to the basket. You're down to 1 second, and that's not going to do it. No shot. 5-point game after 2. Louisiana trailing Monroe City 26-21. Back with the KJFM WBBA halftime report after this on KJFM WBBA Sports.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Ackles Farm Market, Lacrosse Lumber, and Meyer Implement Company.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
It's time to visit Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort. Time to ride with Honda and Polaris ATVs, side-by-sides, and motorcycles. Time to work with Steel and Husqvarna chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, and more. Hayden's Motorsports Center, just off Highway 61 North in Frankfort.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, Perkins Electrical Services, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
2 corners in the books here from the middle school gym, and the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs trail the Monroe City Lady Panthers 26-21. Mark Froelich back here in the middle school gym. Over in the high school gym, it's a 2-point game with Winfield leading Silex, and that game is also at the half between those two Lincoln County rivals. The boys take over in the evening session from this Clopton Invitational here in the middle school gym. The opening round games are number 2 seed Monroe City against Silex at 4 o'clock and Winfield against Elsberry, the 3-6 matchup at 5:30. In the high school gym, the first game at 4 o'clock, Clopton against Mark Twain, 1 versus 8, and then the 4-5 between Louisiana and Wright City is the 5:30 game. We already have some action in the books. Clopton in girls action defeated Mark Twain 85-24, so they'll take on the winner of that Winfield-Silex game. And Elsberry, a winner 52-13 over Wright City, and they'll take on the winner of our game here in the middle school gym. Right now it's a 5-point game. Louisiana probably would like it to be a little bit closer than that, but going into the second half, I think they've got the friendlier end of the court to shoot on, and we'll see how it turns out. I think they're both lucky and unlucky to be within 5 points. Just too many turnovers, especially on the dribble. But the defense has been so good for Louisiana, created a lot of turnovers, especially in the backcourt so far, including a 10-second call and I'd say 3 or 4 steals from the three-quarter court pressure. So both fortunate and unfortunate, I think, is this 5-point game right now for Louisiana. 26-21 is our score after 2. We'll run through the whole first half scoring after this on the KJFM WBBA halftime report.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by All Parts, Eagles Nest Inn, Bed and Breakfast, and Sun Window Company. Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic knows that getting the best care for your pet is a top priority. They strive to provide the greatest quality medical and surgical care for our furry companions. Their newly expanded and remodeled facility, with accommodations for comprehensive inpatient hospital care and complete outpatient care, allows the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic to keep your pet healthy and safe so the whole family can cheer on our area teams.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Noah Builders in Silex, a proud supporter of all area athletes, is a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit noahbuilders.com. Area High School Sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, State Farm Agents, Pepsi, and Ackles Farm Market.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Halftime Report, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
First half scoring for Monroe City. They had a point from Kaylin Chapman, 2 points for Avery Johnson, 3 points for Myra Jones, 4 points in the first half for Naren Hayes, and 8 each for Audrey Youngblood and Meredith Gares, who each have the team high now, 8 points. For Louisiana, a point for Jordan Pedersen, 2 for Ty Campbell, 5 points for Reagan Bowser, 6 for Brylan Stewart, and 7 points for Reese Womack. All 7 for Reese coming in the second quarter as Louisiana trailed 10-8 after 1, and now 26-21 after 2 quarters of play, scoring 8 in the first and 13 in the second. That was 10 in the first, 16 in the second for Monroe City. Not a whole lot of free throws. The Panthers are 3 of 4 shooting, and Louisiana is 2 of 4, and have not shot since the first quarter of this ball game from the free throw line. Louisiana has the better shooting end in the second half of this ball game, so we can see if they can turn around this 5-point deficit over the final 2 quarters here from this opening round of the Clopton Invitational. Winner goes into the Dale Miller Gymnasium tomorrow night, and the loser stays here and will take on the Wright City Lady Wildcats tomorrow. So 26-21 after 2. Take a break, come back with second half action here from the opening round of the Clopton Invitational after this on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by All Parts, Eagles Nest Inn, Bed and Breakfast, and Sun Window Company.
Gambino's in Louisiana is now open 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday. Enjoy lunch options, and Gambino's dinner menu begins at 4, including the popular Make Your Own with your choice of pasta, meat, sauce, and veggie. Other entrees including lasagna, red wine pot roast, and weekly specials, with a variety of beer and wine available to enjoy with your meal. Wednesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast, Louisiana, offers inviting guest rooms, each with its own unique character and historic charm. It's perfect for hosting friends and family during festivals, homecoming, and the holidays that are just around the corner. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Welcome to Vast National Bank. How can I help you?
Hey, I'm here to talk to someone about a loan.
Oh, I'll grab you the L97B. We call it the Just Talking form.
What about actually applying for a loan?
Oh my, let me pop in the toner cartridge. Hey Bill, you want to pass me the big stapler?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to People's Savings Bank.
Skip the mega banks. When you need a loan, visit People's Savings Bank. The people you know and trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You simply can't buy a better replacement window than one from Sun Window Company. Energy-efficient windows and doors with a lifetime warranty on both the window and installation. Sun Window Company, family-owned and operated since 1989, offers low factory direct prices on high-quality vinyl windows. Custom designed to fit perfectly and built to last. See how much you can save. Call Sun Windows, 573-549-2080 for details and a free estimate. Sun Window Company, Highway 161 in Middletown.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Ready for the start of the second half here from the middle school gym, opening round of the 2024 Clopton Invitational. Mark Fronick back here in Clopton High School, actually Clopton Middle School. Last half of the afternoon session starts with Monroe City with the ball, and then we'll have the evening session after a short break. And the boys will have their opening round. That one off the top of the backboard. Youngblood knocks the rebound to the far side for the Panthers, and we got a foul. That'll send Naren Hayes to the line to shoot a pair. 26-21 is the Monroe City lead. And Hayes can't hit the first. Second one is good. Extend the lead to 6. Pedersen bothered as he crosses the line. Now gives the ball to Reese Womack. Womack trying to hit a streaking to Prisha Chapman, goes out of bounds back to Monroe City. First turnover of the second half, just 30 seconds in. And Hayes with it in the backcourt for Monroe City. Panthers with Hayes. To the near side for Paff. Back to Hayes, just barely got it across the line. Didn't really have a sense of urgency. Hayes, skip pass down low, taken away by Womack. Here comes Reese. Crosses over to get across the line. Leaves it for Ty Campbell, now for Pedersen. Jordan Pedersen has her pass taken away and leads to a fast break. Youngblood, 2 turns and no finish. Got her own rebound though. Monroe City backs up. To the near side for Gayers. Gayers to Paff. Back to Gayers for 3. Yes. Meredith Gayers. That's her third 3. And the ball out of bounds again. Another turnover for the Lady Dogs. Already 2 in the first minute and a half, and a full timeout taken by Coach Derek Brandstetter and Louisiana. 30-21, Monroe City on a nice little run to start the second half here from the Clopton Tournament on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by All Parts, Eagles Nest Inn, Bed and Breakfast, and Sun Window Company.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Geared Up, just off the square in Pittsfield, is your first stop for screen printing and embroidery. The folks at Geared Up take pride in making their communities and schools look great while offering the best prices around. If you're looking to expand your wardrobe, or maybe a gift is on the list, stop by their store and check out numerous items in stock. When you're looking for custom apparel and awards for your business, organization, or team, stop by Geared Up, 211 South Madison in Pittsfield.
Louisiana's had the ball twice here in the second half and turned it over twice. So a 5-point deficit after two has grown to 9. That's the biggest lead of the night for Monroe City. And almost more than that. Youngblood, another offensive rebound off her own miss. Panthers with the ball. They're eating clock on these possessions as well. Here's a three, top of the key, off the mark, and tracked down by Womack in the corner to Pedersen across the line. Jordan Pedersen, kick out to the corner. Here's a three for Pre, off the mark, and the rebound grabbed by Kaylin Chapman, and a tie-up. It's going to be Louisiana ball. Subs coming in for Louisiana, Powell and Stewart for Pedersen and Campbell. 5:57 to play. Louisiana yet to score here in the second half. They trail by 9. Corner. Bowser gives it off for. Now knocked out of bounds. Bowser smartly didn't try and track down that Reese Womack pass after it was tipped. Womack gets it to Powell. Louisiana needs points. They need him now. Powell trying to kick it to the corner for Bowser. They're not even looking at the basket. They haven't attempted, other than the Chapman three, which was well short, they haven't even attempted a shot yet. Free with the ball right now. Off her knee, out of bounds, and they're going to say it was last touched by Monroe City. I think Louisiana's lucky, and I think by Naren Hayes' look, I'm right. Powell to inbound, gets it to Stewart, swatted away from her, and they're going to say no, it wasn't swatted. She just missed the shot by 8 foot. That might be a makeup call there. In the backcourt. They get it across the line. Here's Naren Hayes. Scooper fouled by Stewart. Her first, and the first foul of the second half. Now they're going to say it's Powell's. That's not good. That's her third. Free throw, no good. By Hayes. Game's tied in the other gym, 31 all. Here Louisiana has not scored yet in the second half, and another point makes it a 10-point lead as Hayes hits one of two. 31-21. Louisiana just has not gotten a good start to the second half. Chapman back to Powell. Emily Powell all the way to the basket. She's fouled. So Powell will head to the line, and Louisiana still looking for their first points. Foul goes on Taylor Paff. And Emily Powell will shoot. First shot, good. First point of the second half for Louisiana, cuts it to a 9-point deficit. Second shot, good as well. 31-23. Monroe City, no need to hurry. The pressure not on right now, and Patterson almost took it away. Now they work it down. Youngblood gets it down low, and a shot. No shot. Foul is on the floor, and that's going to be 4 on Powell. He's just going to leave her in there? No. Risha Chapman off the bench. I think she's not quite in game shape yet. Gayers works it down low. That shot way off the mark, out of bounds off of Youngblood. Back to the Lady Dogs. You hit a shot here. Things aren't looking so bad with a quarter and a half to go. Campbell gets across the line. Now to Pedersen. Pedersen gonna drive. Kick it to the corner. That's a 3 from Reese Womack. She's got 10. Make it 31-26. 5-point game. Was 10 a moment ago. Hayes works it down low. Youngblood out of bounds. Ooh. Last touch by Louisiana, they say. 4:09 to go in the third quarter. Aaron Hayes to inbound. Gets it to Youngblood. Youngblood shot, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Louisiana again. 4:06 to play in the third. Hayes to inbound. Have to come all the way out top with it. And a travel called on Meredith Gayers. Gives it back to Louisiana. 4:04 to go. And back in is Potterfield. Across the line. Here's Pedersen. Blocked out of bounds. Last touch by Hathaway. She's lucky she didn't pick up her third. 31-26. Continues to be the Monroe City lead. Pedersen. Here's a 3. Off the mark. Rebound tipped around and picked up by Hathaway. Here come the Panthers again. Up by 5. Kick it corner. Kick out now. Over to the far side. Up and around. High arcing 3. Good. How did that find its way down for Myra Jones? Her second tray of the night. Makes it 34-26. Back to an 8-point advantage. Here's Pedersen. Pedersen back. Womack for 3. That one's good. Reese Womack with a tray. She is hitting that outside shot. She's got 13 points. Down to 3:19 to go. 34-29, and a push going to be called on Pedersen. Subs for each side. Pair of 10s coming in. Hayes, Megan Hayes for Monroe City. Reagan Bowser for Louisiana. And they guard each other. Down to 3:10 to play in the third quarter. 8-point game. Not anymore. 34-29 our score. Forgot about the threes. Get it down to high blocks. Kick out. Near corner. Potterfield has to kick back to Jones. Jones just hit that high arcing three. Back to Potterfield. Works it down low to Hathaway. Back to the top, ball loose and tied up. It's going to stay, oh no, go to Louisiana with 2:39 to go. Yeah, I thought it was Monroe City's ball. Now they're going to talk. I really think it is Monroe City's ball. Now they're going to say Louisiana ball. I hate to side with the opposition, but Coach Rung was right. Here's Bowser for Louisiana. Try to kick it down, and it's out of bounds and back to the Panthers anyway. Here's Potterfield, stopped short of the line, gets it to Jones, who does cross. And she'll start over. Myra Jones, near corner. To Youngblood, hook shot, good. Audrey Youngblood into double figures with 10. 36-29. Here's Pedersen to Womack, over to Bowser. Reagan Bowser is fouled on her way to the hoop. She's got 5 points. Looking for her first points of the second half. Minute 58 to go. Somewhere in there is Reagan Bowser shooting that free throw, and it rims out. She'll have one more. She had 1 of 2 back in the first quarter. And she shorts this one. Good little bump there from Youngblood to clear out Reese Womack. Monroe City with it in the back court. Potterfield is tied up. This time it's going to be Monroe City ball. You get caught in those corners, Louisiana's going to tie you up or you get the steal. Jones got herself caught in that corner for a second. Immediately was able to get it to a teammate. That shot off the glass is good for Paff, her first points of the night. Back at 38-29, back to a 9-point lead. Minute 25 to play, and the ball tipped and taken. Ahead for Paff. Off the glass and in. She's got 4 straight. Lead 11, that's the biggest of the night. Here's a kick out. 3 from the top, short. Offensive rebound. Here's Stewart off the glass. Brian Stewart breaks that little run. She's got 8 points. Down to 57 seconds to go in the third quarter. Louisiana needs to get a little closer heading into the fourth. Not opening things up like that. An easy 2 for Jones. She's got 5 in the quarter, 8 in the game. 42-31, back to an 11-point lead. And now another steal. Paff to the hoop and in. Oh my goodness, things falling apart right now for Louisiana. They're down by 13. Across, Womack, and a foul there by Paff. Getting real physical. So the same pressure that Louisiana was giving toward the end of the second, or the first into the second quarter, they're getting now from Monroe City. Trail by 13. Here's Pedersen. Shot off the mark. Ooh, big collision there. Bowser gets the steal and then is fouled by Paff. She'll be replaced after picking up her third back-to-back fouls. 14 and a half seconds to go. Louisiana needs something good to happen here. Pedersen. To Depresha Chapman. She's had more trouble today than she's used to having. Here's Pedersen. Floater at the buzzer. No. She thought she was fouled. Louisiana has their work cut out for them in the fourth quarter. They trail by 13 to Monroe City, 44-31. Back with the fourth after this from KJFM WBBA Sports.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West
Insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
44-31, start of the fourth quarter here from the Clopton Tournament. Mark Fronick here in the middle school gym. Maddie Ingram heading things up from the Dale Miller Gymnasium, where Silex in the fourth quarter is leading by 11 in that 3-6 matchup. Excuse me, the 4-5 matchup over the 4-seed Winfield. So soft upset brewing there, with the 5 leading the 4 by double figures in the fourth quarter. Here it's the 3 leading the 6 by double figures to start the fourth quarter. 13-point advantage for Monroe City, and Brylan Stewart going to get a foul here and send Caitlin Chapman to the line to shoot a pair. And the first one in and out, no good. Two players in double figures for the Panthers. That one no good. She missed them both. Reese Womack with the rebound for Louisiana. Head to Jordan Pedersen. Pedersen across the line. Crossover, gets to the free throw line, kicks it out for Reagan Bowser. Bowser goes around everybody, loses the ball, picked up by Potterfield. Ava in the backcourt. Almost in the backcourt. Floater through the lane, no good. Again, a rebound by Womack. Here's Pedersen. Got to take it to the hoop. Here's a 3 for Bowser from the corner. Good. That'll work too. Reagan Bowser with a tray to start the fourth quarter. It's a 10-point game, 44-34. Louisiana takes a timeout. 7:13 to go in regulation from the Clopton Tournament on KJFM and WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Castile's Color Wheel, Pike Lincoln Technical Center, and Kearns Construction.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
Louisiana got the steal after the timeout. Shot was no good, but on the rebound, Pedersen was fouled. It was on the floor, so Louisiana takes it down by 10, 44-34. Pedersen, far side for Bowser, who just hit a tray. To Womack, who's hit a few of them in this ball game. High blocks, gets it back to Bowser, trying to find the open 3. Here's Chapman. Pre is blocked. All sorts of trouble, but picked up. Nice job by Hayes when she lost the ball to kind of box out. Now the ball goes to the floor, and they will get the tie up before the timeout. But Hayes, and Hayes did a nice job to prevent Louisiana from getting that ball back before that loose ball. Here's Jones, and a foul against the Lady Dogs. See who this one is against. Foul was on Depresha Chapman. All right, more subs. Not sure what the official was getting on the scores table about, but trouble. They get it to Youngblood. Across the line, into a double team, and a timeout taken by Monroe City. They lead by 10 with 6:38 to go in the fourth from the Clopton Invitational on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by West End Cabins and Storage, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
I don't know if we're going to get a break between the afternoon and the evening session or not, because Silex is ready to go for their opening round boys game. The girls are up by 9, Silex is, over in the high school gym, leading Winfield. That shot, oh, good passing by Monroe City and a good finish by Paff. She's got 8, all here in the second half. There's Bowser with it. Oh, to a streaking Pedersen, no good. On the rebound, a steal. Bowser got the steal. To Pedersen. Pedersen had it stolen away from her. Meredith Gayers with the steal and the finish. 48-34. Gayers has 13. And under 6 minutes to go. Things are starting to look bleak for Louisiana. As another steal, this one by Naren Hayes, ahead, off the glass, all alone is Gayers. She's got 15, and it's 50-34. 16-point advantage, biggest of the night for the Monroe City Panthers. Powell and Ty Campbell back in the ball game. And back in is Sam Hathaway for Monroe City. Here's Emily Powell. Powell gave up her dribble. Under light pressure, gets it to Ty Campbell. Campbell, scooper off the glass and good. How did she do that? 4 points now for Ty Campbell. Here comes the pressure from the Lady Dogs. Gets it across the line to Paff. Paff into a double team, and Stewart almost got it. And it's out of bounds. Or no, Ty Campbell going to pick up a personal. 5:11 to go in regulation. 14-point game. 50-36. Corner. Gayers dribbles baseline, kicks it to Youngblood off the glass and in. She's got a dozen. Powell across the line. Emily with 4 fouls, looking for her first shot from the field to go down. She has a couple of free throws, that's it. Womack gets it to Powell off the glass. No, she missed the glass, turns into a pass, and fouled is Brylan Stewart. She'll head to the line. First time tonight, hits them both. She's got double figures. 4:42 to play. shot is good. Stewart with 9. Womack with 13. She's the leading scorer for Louisiana. And she misses the second one. Got her own rebound. Goes to the floor. Tied up. And Stewart will come out after a productive couple of minutes there. Powell to inbound on the alternating arrow. 52-37. Louisiana trailing. Say if they don't get a 3 here, and that's a 5-second call. Gives it back to Monroe City. 4:40 to go. They add anything here and get it under 4 minutes. Going to be very, very tough. Knocked away by Bowser. She's not done. Pass gets it into Gares. Gares takes her time getting across the line into a double team, though. And taken away. Pass ahead. Bowser off the glass. No! Gares the rebound. Kicked back and taken away again. Here's Pedersen after Bowser got the steal. Off the glass, good. Jordan Pedersen, first shot to go down from the field for her tonight. She's had a rough night. More pressure from Louisiana. And another tie-up. Pedersen got this one. Arrow favors Monroe City this time. And back in is Ava Potterfield. She replaces Meredith Gares. Also coming back in, Erin Hayes, as she takes over for Sam Hathaway. 52-39. Within the backcourt is Jones. Ooh, almost a travel. Get it down. Youngblood off the glass in the end. Audrey Youngblood has 14. Powell has to contort herself to get across the line. And now a steal. Jones very quick on the ball. Shot no good. Rebound. That turnaround shot is good for Erin Hayes. She's got 8. 56-39. And this one just about in the books with 3:20 to go. Kick out. Bowser for 3. Short. Rebound knocked her on. Monroe City picks it up. Bowser hits the deck. Youngblood the rebound. She's fouled. That one's going to be on Womack. And Audrey Youngblood, who's 2 of 2 shooting free throws, heads to the line with 14 points. Make it 15. And a 57-39 lead. Second shot good as well. I really didn't think this was going to be a 20-point game, but it just seems like Louisiana has gotten a little tired here in the second half. Powell across the line. Scoops it into the corner for DePrucia Chapman. Back to Emily Powell. Cross court and taken away. Youngblood another steal. And another, ooh, didn't get the roll that time. Pedersen the rebound. Here comes Jordan, puts on the brakes, kicks it back to Chapman. DePrucia back for Jordan Pedersen. Almost another steal. Campbell with it. Tie. Back to Chapman. 2:18 to play. Knocked away. Free gets it back. Now to Pedersen. She's blocked. Pedersen wanted a foul, and instead of going after the loose ball, she looked at the referee. Long pass ahead to Potterfield. And they'll set the offense. They are ready to burn some clock. Jones. Cross for Hayes. Taken away. And that's going to be a foul on Potterfield. Youngblood instead. Potterfield, 100%. So Monroe City and Silex getting ready for boys opening round action. And Louisiana, now both teams are emptying things out. Aubrey Rule with the ball for the Lady Dogs. Kicks it near side, Jordan Pedersen. Pedersen to the hoop and in. Jordan Pedersen with 5 points. And the lead for Monroe City is 17. Minute 28 on the clock, and we're going to have a timeout for substitutions only. As Maddox Dow comes in, Sam Hathaway back in, and number 4. That's not in the program. That's on the Monroe City side. Here's Dow. Comes near side for Monroe City, and a takeaway. That's Emerson Bradley getting ahead. Put it on the brakes that time. There's Nakia Griffith, and Louisiana puts 2 more in. Griffith went for the steal, now gets back defensively. And over and back call against Monroe City. 55.8 seconds to go, 58-43 our score. Griffith. Gets it in to Pedersen. Back to Nakia. Now for Aubrey Rule. Rule down to 43 seconds. Floater, and she's fouled. That one's going to be on Hathaway again. And send Aubrey Rule to the line. With 40.9 seconds to go. And that shot rims out. Second shot, no good. Monroe City gets the rebound. And with it in the backcourt is Megan Hayes. Griffith all over her. So she'll dump it off to the near side. Get across the line. We're going to cross the lane, and we're going to have a foul on Pedersen. Not going to let you get points that easy. Hathaway. 24.6 seconds to go. And the first shot is good. 59-43. One more. Over in the other gym, down to a 3-point game. Silex leading Winfield 50-47. That one's tightened up. It was double figures. As she hits them both, gets Monroe City to 60 points. Here in the opening round, they lead by 17. Down to 20 seconds to go. Rule across the line. And a steal. Shot rims out, no good. Rule the rebound. Long pass ahead, and another steal by Monroe City. Down to 6 seconds, and they said hold it. Finally. Louisiana falls in the opening round of the Clopton Tournament to the Monroe City Lady Panthers 60-43. We'll be back with the postgame for you after this on KJFM WBBA
Area's best
Sports.
coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
CMC Distributing in Louisiana is the place to turn for steel, culverts, industrial supplies, and central welding supplies. In addition, CMC Distributing offers trailer parts, truck accessories, truck beds, and trailer repairs. At CMC Distributing, they always go the extra mile while working hard to make sure you're satisfied. They do it that way for a simple reason. They appreciate your business.
CMC Distributing, Highway 54, west of Louisiana.
Since 1939, Meyer Implement Company has been serving the local agricultural and business communities with quality sales and service. Meyer Implement has also taken great pride in supporting those communities and would like to wish the area sports teams the best of luck throughout their seasons. Be sure to stop by and visit the people who truly appreciate your business. Meyer Implement Company in Bowling Green.
Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
Disappointing one for Louisiana. The Lady Dogs fall to Monroe City 60-43. This was a 2-point game after one, 5-point game at the half, ballooned to 13 after three, and finally a 17-point loss for Louisiana. Scoring for the Lady Dogs, 2 points for Emily Powell, 2 for Nakia Griffith, 4 for Ty Campbell, 5 points for Jordan Pedersen, 9 points for Brylan Stewart, and 13 for Reese Womack, 8 points for Regan Bowser. I don't know, I thought maybe I missed her. All right, for Monroe City, they had a point from Kaylin Chapman, 2 for Avery Johnson, 2 for Sam Hathaway. Then bumps up to 8 points each for Taylor Paffner and Hayes and Myra Jones. 15 points for Meredith Gare, 16 for Audrey Youngblood, and she is the leading scorer for either side tonight. So 60-43, our final. Monroe City will go into the championship bracket and take on the winner of that Silex Winfield game. Excuse me, they'll take on Elsberry in the semifinal. So Elsberry against Monroe City. And to be determined who Clopton will face, as that one's going down to the wire now. A 5-point lead for Silex at 54-49. So that'll wrap up our first session of the afternoon. The second session already set to begin. We're actually about 13 minutes away from basketball, so we'll take a short break. Come back with boys opening round action. Silex against Monroe City is next here from KJFM WBBA Sports.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on KJFM WBBA Sports. Join us year-long as we bring you the best of area sports on air at 102.1 and 97.5, online at KJFM, WBBA.com, and on the app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during KJFM WBBA Sports. All from your area sports leader, KJFM and WBBA.